What's up everybody, once again, is Man, and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time 3D. In the last episode, we took a ride in a boat and got stranded here, but that's okay, because we're almost done with this temple. Right over there is a locked door, and behind that locked door is the boss door. But first, we need a small key and the boss key, so let's go and find those. And judging from the map, we shouldn't have to look very far, as there's only a few rooms that we haven't explored yet. But in here, we've got some floor masters, and if you put in Lens of Truth, you can see that these walls are actually invisible, so it's kind of like a maze, but for the most part, we're going to ignore the floor masters and just go into each and every one of these rooms sort of systematically to get everything that there is to get. Now in here, there's actually an invisible floor master, so we're going to take him out real quick. You're going to want to do it fast too, because if you leave the last one alive, he'll actually regenerate into a full-size floor master. You have to do the entire thing all over again. And wow, that magic spawned directly where a chest is, and I can never collect it now. That's just fantastic. But inside that small chest, we got ourselves a small key, and yeah, no, I cannot get this magic. Well, good thing I don't really need magic anyways right now, so not that big of a loss. But now we're just gonna go left and make our way over to the next door. And by the way, you can do these in whichever order you want. I'm just doing it, I guess, the easiest method for me. But in this room, we've got a bunch of these cool metallic spinning skulls. Now, the only reason I'm coming in this room is because on the back wall here, there is another gold skulltula. So now that we got it, we can pretty much leave. Now, if you wanted to, you could go to the top and throw bombs in all of these skulls. The first two will give you just generic items. The last one, after you blow it up, will drop rupees from the ceiling. Since my wallet's already maxed out and I don't really need rupees anyways, I'm not going to bother. Instead, we're going to come back out here and make our way to the left once more and enter this last door that we haven't gone into yet. And inside here, oh no, it's a trap! We've got wooden spikes closing in on either side. What do? Panic and run around in circles! It's all over, Link. Actually, this is a very, very easy puzzle. All you gotta do, take out Din's fire and activate it. And bye-bye wooden spike walls. You know, I questioned why they would make those out of wood to begin with and not metal, but we've got a Redead over here, so let's just spin attack him out of existence and open up chest number 1, which has 5 rupees in it. On the opposite side, however, there's a much better reward. It's the boss key, but there's another Redead, so let's just spin attack him out of existence as well, and then go and collect the key. And there we go. Now all that's left to do is make our way back to the room that we started off this episode in, go through that locked door, and take on the boss. Like, I'm not even joking, that locked door that we saw back out there just takes us to a hallway, and inside that hallway is the boss door. So that entire room and locked door is completely pointless. They just wanted to flesh out the dungeon to make you have to find one more small key. But anyways, now that we're back out here, we need to figure out how to get to the other side. Now, there's 2 ways you can do that. You can take a Ocarina and play the Scarecrow song and hookshot across over here, or you can do it the cooler method, take out your bow, and then shoot these bomb plants that are on the other side, blowing up the bird statue, and create yourself a bridge. So much cooler in my opinion. I don't know, that's always the way that I preferred to do it, but if you're low on health, I would recommend using the Scarecrow song method, as Pierre will take you right over to that platform with a few hearts on it. And speaking of restock items, these pots right here will always contain magic and arrows, and that's very, very important for the upcoming boss fight. Speaking of which, the boss door is right through here. Now in this room, all we need is our hover boots and our Lens of Truth so we can see the hidden platforms, and then all we gotta do is make our way over to the other side to grab the ledge, thank you very much, and make our way over to the boss door. Told you that room was pointless. And this next room is kind of pointless as well. Basically, the boss is right down this hole, so let's just backflip down the hole epically and take on the boss. Well, at least we had a soft landing. But what's going on here? Are those hands? What could this be? Why, it's none other than the Phantom Shadow Beast, Bongo Bongo. Now, Bongo Bongo is a little bit weird because you don't need the hover boots to actually beat this boss battle. In fact, it's a lot easier to do without them. The first thing that I like to do, however, is get some distance between you and Bongo Bongo himself. Then, just shoot both of his hands with your arrows, and put your lens of truth, that way you can see his face, then shoot his center eye, and go in for the kill. You can get a lot of hits like this. And honestly, Bongo Bongo is probably one of the easiest boss battles in the game. He reminds me a lot of the boss battle of the Tower of the Gods in Wind Waker, but I know this game came first, so technically I guess that boss would be inspired from this one. But anyways, yeah, Bongo Bongo's already done. That was even faster than I expected. Like, I think that was our fastest boss battle yet. So that's kind of cool. I like his death animation too. He sort of just goes all crazy and then just stops. It's weird, I don't know. And then he fades back into the shadows. Or turns into a shadow. I don't know which one. Doesn't matter. But with that, the Shadow Temple is now completed. So let's just grab ourselves another heart container. And there's only 2 more to collect. Into the light! The boy with the noble Zelda's ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule for generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When I last saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There is nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. This is when we, the 6 sages, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now, I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. And with that, we get the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Please, look out for the princess. Alright, so now that the Shadow Temple is done, there is only one more temple before we have to go and take on Ganondorf. Now, we're going to make our way over to where the next temple is, but we're not going to start it just yet. There are some side things that we have to do first, so we're going to take care of those, probably get ourselves the next to last heart container. There's one more item upgrade to get, and then we can take on the next temple. Like, we almost have all the Skulltulas as well, so yeah, we are very, very close to being done with this game. The next temple is actually going to be in Gerudo Valley, so we're going to make our way over there, but something that I want to bring up. Most people play the game the way that I do it and do the Shadow Temple first. However, that's technically the wrong order. If you want to get all the medallions in the order that they appear on the main menu of the game, you'd have to do the next temple first, then do the Shadow Temple, although it doesn't really matter just due to the way the game was designed, I guess. Anyways, let's just call Epona and make our trek all the way across Hyrule Field to Gerudo Valley. We don't have a teleportation song to take us there instantly, so wow. Really? Really, Epona? Are you just gonna... I wonder if I stood back far enough, if she would have just ran there, like, infinitely. Just as I was praising this game for being well programmed, it does that. Oh, man. I love old games just for, like, those reasons in general. Just, like, the crazy, bizarre things that happen. that aren't supposed to. You just kind of get to sit there and laugh at them for how stupid the situation is. Anyway, we're about halfway to Gerudo Valley. You know, I'm wondering if teleporting to Lake Hylia and then going to Gerudo Valley from there would have been faster than just going all the way across from Kakariko. It probably would have taken the same amount of time, honestly. Not entirely sure, but it doesn't really matter because we are essentially there already, so yeah, not that bad of a commute, I guess. Could have been a little bit faster, I suppose. But let's just enter Gerudo Valley with the sun at our backs and get the awesome epic music that is Gerudo Valley. Now, we don't actually need Epona to cross this bridge anymore, so I'm going to leave her right here, and instead, we'll just go to the edge of this bridge, take out our long shot, and go directly across. So much easier that way. Now that we're over here, let's go and talk to this carpenter real quick. I'm a master craftsman. Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo Fortress to become thieves. Hey, you! If you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? Ah, well, apparently that's going to be our quest. But we'll do that in the next episode. So, once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.